When over 89 million people follow your every move and dance, how does this affect your family's life? In the last year, social media sensation Addison Rae found fame on TikTok, and we're delighted to be joined by her father, Monty Lopez, who also has achieved fame on TikTok. He's here to tell us more. Now, your daughter has something like 89 million followers. I couldn't even comprehend that many. You are not doing too badly yourself. You've got, I think it's over 5 million viewers. So I want to know, has TikTok taken over your life?
TikTok has. I actually was in the real estate industry for the last 20 years. And in July of 2019, she downloaded the app. We all started playing on it as a family. And then before you know it, it took a life of its own. So we ended up moving to California in December of 2019, and, you know, we've been there since.
How did Addison get to 89 million followers? I mean, does it just happen by accident, or do you have to have a sort of a plan to get there?
You know, it's kind of like a little strategy we put together on working it. You know, everybody was putting in a little effort, putting in a little time, you know, doing dances, doing little skits, you know, enjoying life, and it kind of just all came together. And the more we worked at it, the bigger it got, and then here we are today.
So, I mean, at what stage did you think this has gone from a little bit of dancing, a little bit of, I don't know, showing family photos or whatever you're doing? When did you professionalise it, or do you professionalise it? When did you say, this is now my life, it's my business, it's what we do and how we earn our money?
And whenever we, it kind of happened right away, you know, like right in the beginning in January when we all started kind of getting together and working on the app, and it started growing at a substantial rate. And then we just put a little more time and effort into it.
So do you have an agent? Did an agent come in? Yeah. Does a TV producer come and help you? Is people writing scripts for you?
That's actually when I noticed it was becoming something that could really be something, is when we all sat down and actually signed with William Morris Endeavor. So once we all signed with WME, I took a little time off of work. I was working with Clayton Homes, which we were in real estate for, like I said, the last 20 years. And then once we signed with WME, it gave me an outlet. You know, it gave me an opportunity to see there's an opportunity for growth. So we just, you know, focused all our time and energy into it, and then grew from there.
I mean, what do you think as a dad? I mean, look, when my kids are playing on their phones all the time, it drives me absolutely crackers. You know, I'm always saying, you know, put those phones down, stop, you know, do something more worthwhile. Is there not part of you that thinks, do you know what, I wish that, you know, Addison wasn't on the phone all the time or doing all this stuff all the time? Does it ever irritate you that she does that?
It does become a bit overwhelming, because there's a lot of online hate, or there's a lot of online scrutiny, you know, so if you're not doing something that somebody's satisfied with or happy with, they could be upset with it. And so you got to make sure you give people credit for a dance, or you have to make sure you're doing the right hashtags and kind of just growing the network that you're putting together.
Now, I believe we showed some of your TikToks there, but I believe somebody was making a gesture, and I need to apologise for that. We didn't realise that was going out, because usually it's wholesome family stuff there. What I'm interested in, how much money can you make? And how do you know you can make money? Because you're working in real estate. I don't know if you are anymore. But so what is it? I mean, how lucrative can this be?
It just depends on how you monetize it and what you turn it into.
Well, you tell us, how are you monetizing it?
You just look for brand deals, and you look for opportunities to get into other forms of entertainment, where we've dabbled into the music industry, and we've looked into the movie industry. We've did a reality series on one of the social media platforms. So it just gives it an opportunity for growth.
Oh, OK. So you're not making money, as it were, from the TikToking. It's the opportunities that unfold from there.
Well, TikTok actually pays you for views also. So the more views you get, the money you can make from TikTok sometimes could be, you know, substantial. Sometimes it's not enough to do anything with. So it just depends on the amount of views you're getting.
There's lots of people in this country worry about TikTok and its relationship with the Chinese state and what they do with the information. Does any of that bother you or not?
I think it's bothered everyone around the world's concerned about it. You know, it's a lot of your privacy that's taken away from you. You know, you can't go anywhere or, you know, be out in the public without getting noticed or recognized. You know, like I'm staying in a part of London right now where it's, you know, it's a little courtyard, and, you know, I go down in the courtyards and I'm watching the shows, and before you know it, it's, you know, it's a crowd of people around me instead of watching the entertainment that's going on. So it's pretty exciting.
I also wonder, you know, your daughter's got 89 million followers. You've got over 5 million followers. Do you ever have sort of inter-family rivalry? Who's got the most followers today, or who's got the most likes?
No, not necessarily. You know, it's just all fun and games. And like I said, it gives you an opportunity to get out there and explore different things. Like I said, I'm out here in London for the next week, you know, and I'm going to go to 2 fashion shows tonight. And, you know, it gives you a lot of opportunity for growth.
And what's the future for both you and your daughter? What's the future?
I've opened up a marketing agency just recently. It's bamsocial.co, and that is an agency that helps you grow your online presence. So what I've done is I've took it and sent it in a different direction where we can help people build their accounts.
So it has. When I said TikTok had taken over your life, in a way, it has. It's your money, it's your life, it's what you do in your spare time, and it's now your business. But it's given you opportunities. So thank you very much indeed, Monty, for joining us today. I could only dream of having
89 million. I can't get my head around 89 million followers. It's more than the entire population of the United Kingdom. It's absolutely staggering. Monty, thank you very much.
It was my pleasure. Thank you guys for having me.